How's it going, everybody? My name is Drift. This is Ilden's Parable. This is an RPG Maker MV First Impressions video. And the first thing I notice is the font you're using for the title screen is hard to read. Maybe make it like have a border to it, or make it a solid color with the outline to it or something, but it's really hard to read. You can see it's Ilden Parable up at the top left with the text here, but if you were to go full screen, you might have trouble reading that. I like the pink background. Maybe add some particle effects. Definitely don't add that Mog Hunter circle scrolling thing right here, because everybody does it even though it looks gorgeous. It's just overused. So really nothing fancy here, but I do like the font you're using. Created by Bloopy and or Memeism. I don't know if it's two people or the same person. Let's take a look at the options real quick. Always dash on, command remember on, battle camera on, sync monitor FPS, we should probably turn that on, keyboard config, we have to use WASD movement and the almighty language of WASD, as Chaos likes to say. The year is 1570. The nation of Ilden thrives off continued conquest, expanding their rule over the central continent. Brithheim, once an independent nation and now a southern province in Ilden, was conquered in the year 1550. Ruins remain where their capital once stood. However, those who remember their old kingdom of Brithheim have formed a ragtag group devoted to fighting a war that ended 2 decades ago. With hopes of freedom, they resist Ilden's rule. A pair of Ilden's elite, Renault and Victoria, have been dispatched to hunt and capture the leader of Brithheim's rebellion, for nothing can be allowed to stand against Ilden. I like how you're showing pictures in between all of this. This is really good. A good intro. A few lines and a picture. That works, you know, and then repeat that process. Here we have a rebel. General Riven. They've arrived. I see. Riven, at last. You are to be captured on charges of treason, rebellion, and murder. The King of Ilden issued the warrant himself. Brithheim's resistance ends here. Surrender without struggle, for your sake and the sake of your compatriots. Our orders are only to apprehend their leader. We won't be intimidated. It can't end here, General. Go. We'll fight as we're taught. This sacrifice will not be forgotten. I hadn't thought the leader of rebellion would act so cowardly. Cowardly? What would you know of such a concept? Ilden is the most powerful nation on this continent. No man in their ranks could even fathom my position. Enough talk! We fight for Brithheim's freedom! And who are we? We are Renault and Victoria. Okay. Side B battle system looks to be a CTB battle system. Resources? That's our items. Okay. Adrenaline vial, a stout glass vial containing a lumpy green liquid. Consuming the foul drink will restore health and focus. We've got guard and focus is our magic skills, I guess, or technical skills. Oh, excuse me. Rampage and Rend. User unleashes a flurry of savage strikes, dealing triple damage to a single target. Takes 45 hit points to use. But we only have 100 HP. Why does that work like that? And 10 FP, Fury points, focus points probably. And Rend, a violent technique where the user plows through one enemy, giggity, dealing double damage. But it still takes HP. Let's attack and see what our basic attack looks like. Okay, Victoria, what do you got? You're our healer, good. A battle healer. User channels light magic to cast a regenerative spell on one ally, restoring their health. Healing Surge. User unleashes a wave of light magic, restoring the health of all allies. So we got a cure and a cure a cure and a cure all. We're at full health. Let's check out her basic attack. This is Yanfly's animated SV enemies plugin to make it so that you're using SV actors as enemies. Damn it! We're stuck bashing these bastards while Riven escapes. Stay calm. Use your focus and tear them up. I'll use mine to keep us both healthy. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. We're going to rend on this guy. and we are going to have her healing. Well, she's only got 20, so she can only do that once on each player. Let's just try this. Bam, bam. Double hit there. Bam. Took one down. And a bash. I like that you're using different names and icons and for the enemy skills instead of attack. Good job. Really, really good. Keep our concentration right. We can guard against their attacks to regain our focus. And then we move on to Ribbon. Let's finish this then. I can't wait. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to rend again, but we're going to have Victoria battle heal because she goes right after him on Renault. He'll get that bop bop hit, and then he'll get healed up. How strong is it? Okay, full heal. I like it. Alright, let's finish it with a rampage just to see what it looks like. And then we'll battle heal on Victoria. Yeah! 3 hits. Okay. Alright, not too bad. Good first battle. We've got a new ability for Renault called Concuss. Got level 2, and we learned a new ability called Soul. No trace of Ribbon. Damn it! There's only one direction he could have fled. South. Down past Green Nut Farm. Let us descend then. Use the arrow keys to move, Z to interact, all the customs, all the original stuff. Default stuff, rather. Okay, I like how you have your menu set up right here. Do you have some sort of overlap? I feel like you can optimize this a little bit better. This looks like it's probably Soul's menu system. If it is, just change some numbers in the parameters of the plugin. You know, add some X value to this category so that it pushes this over about, I would say, 16 pixels or so. Maybe 32. Try it out so that you don't have this overlap and you've got this moving to the right a little bit. It doesn't look bad with the overlap, but it could be seen as like an error because it's overlapped, even if it was intended. So that's why I would go with like scooting it out of the way, because you have the room. You know what I mean? If you didn't have the room, then it'd be different, but you've got space here. So move this menu to the right a little bit and maybe move it up, and also move this menu up a little bit so that you're not squishing this one right here. You could move this down if you have to, but it looks like you have enough space to move this menu up, this menu to the right, this menu to the right, this menu to the right, and maybe this one down a bit if needed, and also this one down if you move this one down. I like the setup though, and I like the menu you're using. Okay, let's check out resources are our items. We do have some adrenaline vial, which is it's an elixir. It's a full heal for HP and MP. We've got a steel lance and an oaken longbow. We've already got this stuff equipped. Padded chainmail, leather helmet, ruby band, wooden cloak, wooden cap, bronze ring. So we've got some basic gear. I appreciate that, because if these guys are, you know, hunters or vindicators or wardens, they're not going to be unequipped. They're going to come to battle prepared, at least with some basic gear. Skills, we've seen these already, but we got some new ones. We got Concuss. User strikes a single target upside the head, dealing normal damage and stunning them for 1 turn. Okay. Might be useful. The stun could be very, very situational. Soul. User unleashes a ray of light, striking one opponent for double damage. Okay, that's cool. Equipment, let's just see our scene. Okay. Weapon, armor, helmet, trinket. That works fine. You don't really need more than that. I tend to put more than that, but you don't need more than that. I do notice that this is a weird setup. It's not default. We've got mostly default stuff, except the hit rate is increased and evasion rate is removed. So it looks like accuracy is not really going to be a big thing here. All your hits are gonna hit, because apparently we have no evasion and we've got 100% hit rate. So when you attack, you're gonna land your attack. That could be a positive or a negative depending on your perspective. We've already seen that. Can we save it? We're allowed to save it. Sweet. Okay, your clock is also moving at 144 even though the game is moving at 60. And that's just a bug. You can change that by adding Yanfly's core engine and setting animation rate to 5. And that sometimes fixes it, depending on your version. The once black hair of the rebel is now matted with crimson blood dripping onto his blank expression. I don't think you need a comma between crimson and blood. It's now matted with crimson blood, comma, dripping onto his blank expression. So I think you just, unless I don't know. I think I'm right. I like your movement. It's not tile-based movement. It's pixel-based movement, which I've seen a few times already. And that's how I do my games in Game Maker too. But this is an MV game, so it's much more difficult to do this in an MV. You probably just need a plugin for it. We already talked to that guy, or the body of that guy. The battered body lies limp, limbs strewn over the blood-stained ground. So we tore these guys up. A makeshift shift campfire burns at the center of the peak. A lone bottle of cheap wine standing beside it. Let's make our way down. I think we've done everything else that we can possibly do. We're on the cliffs. So far the music's been pretty good. Worn tombstone with a simple message imprinted upon its surface. Bryce, it reads. Your bravery will never be surpassed. Katie, the tombstone reads, Hemwick will be avenged. The flowers nearby seem freshly placed. Okay. So far I like the mapping. A clump of paper lies on the windblown grass, the same air threatening to whisk it away at any moment. Let's read it. It seems to be a speech. A speech is opening. Today we mourn 2 of the lives tragically lost at the siege of Hemwick. I had fought beside both of these soldiers, and I asked myself every night why I hadn't died in their stead. Got a little cave here. Oh, an auto run. Turn back or face your maker, Ilden dogs. Can't we persuade you to step aside? Victoria, please. If they're defending Ribbon, they don't deserve to live. I guess that settles it then. How wasteful. Proceed, Renault. We gotta fight these guys? What are you guys doing in this cave down here? User strikes a single target upside the head. Let's stun the first guy. And let's do damage to the other guy. Bam! Just stun him. And we'll take out the other guy. The bat. Okay, we need to heal. Let's have him rend. Oh, no, because my healer's not going after him. My healer's gonna go after B goes. So we need to just attack so we don't die. Isn't B stunned still? I don't know. We'll find out. We don't really get a lot of healing, do we? I wonder if FP comes back after each battle. Or if there's like a way besides the potion that we got to restore it. Inflame? Is that gonna make his attacks deal fire damage? I'm okay with it, as long as it's not doing damage to me at this point. Let's stun him again, and let's actually have her. We've only got 5 MP or FP anyway. We might as well try to use the spell. I hate it that our attack moves take our HP. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Like, what's the point of using them? We're just gonna get ourselves killed. It's so stupid. Adrenaline on Renault. And if it's gonna take HP, why so much HP? Why does it take so much? I really hate that system. Might as well use the other adrenaline on Victoria. Already out of items. Like, it's leading me to want to do basic attacks. Because I don't want to sacrifice the HP. It takes more HP than they deal damage. Okay, well, we got that inflame move, so we can see what it actually does. Let's look at that real quick. Victoria. User cast a fiery aura on a single ally, increasing their attack power for two turns? Why only 2? Oh, it doesn't take any resources to use. I get it. That makes sense, because it doesn't cost anything to use, so it just... But how much attack power does it really give, you know? Is it worth wasting a turn doing? Need I remind you, our orders only specify that General Ribbon be captured. And what of it if we dispatch the traitorous Britain supporters who stand in our way? Nothing, just remember that there might be some value in showing mercy once in a while. You forgot your place. I don't take orders from you, and certainly not when you advocate mercy for the fools of Brithheim. who dare to stand before my spear. Of course, I'll dispose of this obstacle so we can move on. Alright. Not sure if we're going the right way, but probably. We're at Peritros Landing. I see no sign of the fleeing general. Let's hurry south. True, although the rebels may have stored some of their resources in the area, be on the lookout as we move. So there's some treasure. Thank you for the hint on some loot. Paros cliffs ahead. Be careful of unsteady footing. Okay. Alright, we got 30 coins. Little bit of a parallax going, you can see with the lighting effects on the, you know, it's a parallax over the top of it. More coins. Thank you for rewarding a little bit of exploration. And I'm totally cool with the no encounters right there, because all of your encounters can be scripted. Ugh, are you alright? Riven knew I betrayed his location to the pair of you. He said to tell the Ildians that you'll never conquer the spirit of Brith. That shit stain say where he was headed. Answer me! He's dead, Renault. We have to continue onwards. It's going to take everything I have not to run that bastard through when we capture him. Come on, let's go. Oh, I like how you have the doors set up there. Nice and large. Simple closet holding a variety of dirty outfits. Okay. Locked. A muffled voice is heard from behind the door, yelping feverishly. Leave us alone! We've done nothing! Hey, quit daydreaming. We've got company. I see. Are you two planning to travel the high road? Indeed. Ah, in that case, there's a toll to pay. I lack patience for bandits. The only one who will be made to pay here is you if you were to delay us any further. Move. Just drop whatever gold you have and you can move along. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Look at this guy's hair. Do you realize you speak to soldiers of Ilden? I won't repeat my partner. Make your choice. Ildians? I'll make you bastards pay. You are the only reason we've had to resort to banditry. Ever since Britain was subjugated, our province went to shit. I'll make you suffer, you monsters. Taste my ass. Alright. Let's attack. Because everything else is going to kill us. It's a shame. Alright, let's just try this. He does 20. Let's see how much this increases his attack. Ow. Well, okay. Now his basic attack after he's been enhanced. He's guarding, so that's going to affect it. 20. 21. Let's try it again. Hopefully he's not guarding this time, so we can get a clear read on it. 36. So, it's about the same as if they both attack. Doesn't make much of a difference. We don't have enough FP. The party doesn't get enough FP. Your skills cost too much. I think that's the problem. You can go with that number, 20. Your skills cost too much resources. Way too much HP, and probably slightly too much FP as well. In the short-term battles, the game is balanced. If the battle drags on, it's not balanced. You're going to resort to using your items like you've seen me do in the last fight. Or die. We either are going to kill this brawler or possibly lose Victoria. I wasn't strong enough. Renault! Okay, so if Renault falls, the game is over. Even if you have another person alive in the party. Why? Why do that? I mean, because she doesn't have a healing spell, right? Because you don't have an item that can bring him back, I guess. I don't know, man. I want to play this game again. But I think you need to balance out some of the stats. Balance out some of the stats because the storyline's pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna run again until I die, but the thing is, I don't have any items. My skills cost like half my HP to use, you know, and a lot of FP too. So, like, I really, like, I have these skills, but I can't use them, and that sucks. That sucks. You give the player these abilities, but they can't really use them, or they're gonna die. Let's see if there's any other place we can go. Nope, that's a little field. These guys, so we literally have to go this way. Now let's try this fight again. We have no items, or do we? Do we mysteriously get items? At this point, I'll be okay with just mysteriously obtaining items, but yeah, it's probably not good for the game. Alright, well, what do we do, right? Double damage for 25 of our HP. Triple damage for 45. Let's try to do triple damage and save all of our MP for heals. Literally can only heal twice. So, and attack. Bam, 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 and attack, and try to rush him. Try a different strategy. You know, if that move would have hit Renault, and at full HP, I use one ability, he uses his ability, I die. It's just, you know, you could remedy this two ways. Give the main characters a bit more HP and FP, or adjust the skill cost of your skills, so that they cost a third of what they normally cost. So let's say Rampage will take 15 HP and maybe 5 FP. And Rend will take, let's say 10 HP or even 7 or 8 HP and like 2 or 3 FP. You know? I don't know how you want to go about doing it. I would say do this. Keep the FP the same on the cost, but give the players a little bit more FP, right? But reduce the HP cost on the skills, and potentially give the players a little more HP. Alright, let's just do a healing surge, because either one of these characters can die this turn. And they heal too, so that makes it harder to give a reason to spend HP on doing moves. Let's try to, you know, we're gonna do this strategy where maybe if we inflame before and then using the moves, they'll hit harder, and that should be a combo to kill it. Like, I know we can win, right? In fact, I'm gonna beat this. If we die, I'll try one more time. But it shouldn't be this hard at the beginning of your game. Not at all. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, right? You know what? This is where, as far as a lot of people are going to go, that's the last they're ever going to play your game. It's the last. If they paid on Steam, that's just quick enough for a Steam refund right there. That's going to hurt you. So, yeah. You need to make the beginning easier. And more fun. Let the player use their abilities without having to take half their life to use their abilities. It doesn't make any sense to me. Or get rid of the HP cost on your skills altogether. Why is it even there? Just because you can have 2 costs doesn't mean you should. A lot of games do that. It gets on my nerves. Let's try one more time. We're gonna try one more time. And if we die again, that's it. If we beat it, we'll go on a little bit and see how far we can get. Probably gonna die shortly after if we do win. But yeah, if we die, that's game. I'm gonna try to do a different strategy. I'm gonna try to round one. We're gonna guard, right? Hear me out. We're gonna guard with the first the male character. What's the Renault? We're gonna have Victoria cast Inflame on him. Hopefully Renault gets targeted so that he'll take half the damage, right? Go for Renault. Okay, I don't know how much that would even reduce the damage. Did it even reduce it? Does guarding even reduce the damage? Why give the player an option that's going to waste their frickin' turn, right? Stupid. We can't even use Rampage because it'll kill us. That's what my plan was. Well, oh, whatever. We will do Rend. And then we'll have her battle heal Renault. When they guard, they heal. When we guard, do we heal? Okay, let's try to Rampage and kill him. That's going to do a lot of damage, so we need to battle heal Renault again. So stupid. So fucking stupid. We got one more turn of this Fury stuff. Oh, no, we don't. We don't. Let's see if it heals us. Guard, does that heal you? And inflame him again. It gave him FP back. It gave him FP. But what good is FP if all your skills take your HP away? You're driving me crazy with this. Abolish the HP cost. Get rid of it. That's the best advice I can give you. You're making your game not fun by adding that. Okay, let's try that. We can't heal him. We can have her guard. That'll give us the FP to heal. But is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Okay. We got lucky. We got lucky this run. We got absolutely lucky. Okay, so he's going to attack. She is going to Healing Surge. Okay, so guarding restores FP. And you can heal without an HP cost. So I see the strategy revolved around this. Victoria is either A, guarding, or B, healing, and pretty much that's it. Okay, so I knew we would find a strategy to win. Third time's a charm. Damn, we might have been delayed too long. We have to hurry. Riven is probably heading towards the ruins of Auvergne. Head south, let's go. To the south, got it. Just another body left in our wake. Can we loot them? There was some truth to their words, but they deserve their fate in the end. The sign reads, head west to find Green Knot Farm and the finest cabbage in all of Britain. Let's go get that cabbage, yo. Let's get that cabbage. I like the idea of having FP come back when you guard. But I hate the idea that skills take HP. What is this, Paladin's quest? Hail, what business do you have today? Let's chat. It's hard working alone for a living in Britain. Some have left for other provinces already. Ilden's high taxes on us don't help one bit. Tell me about it. Buy goods. What are you selling? Adrenaline vials for 20. Well, we got nothing else to buy, and we definitely are going to need those. So let's buy them. Can we save it? Let's save it. I like the progress here. Food is somewhat old, though there's a decent amount of it. Daunting pile of sacks lie against the wall. The items inside unknown and heavy. Probably grain or something. A small wooden drawer with a book atop it. The title reads, Tale of Britain, the Ilden's Invasion 1550. Ilden's invasion of Britain was shocking and brutal without warning. The Ilden's brigade led the Captain Mirror marched on the port city of Auvergne and slaughtered the garrison of Britheim soldiers there. After victory was declared, a small group of Britheim soldiers infiltrated the city. They cut down a group of Ildians, Captain Mirror included. Outraged, the Ildians' army advanced further into Brittheim. Upon reaching the heavily fortified Castle Himwick, Brittheim's king refused to surrender. He was crushed in the following siege, and Brittheim fell. The kingdom of Ilden had conquered Brittheim, making it a province within their large domain. Brittheim's economy and people are still recovering from the humiliating defeat. I like the fact that you're giving optional stuff. Like, you didn't have to read that book, but you also didn't front load all of that information at the scrolling text at the beginning. So thank you for that, and putting that instead in a book inside some obscure house. So good job on that. A lone plate of simple quality and with cheap wine placed beside it. Okay. All of your items are interactable. That's cool. A crate of lumber sits near the entrance. You add a little bit of life to the world by making things interactable. One other thing I wanted to note, thank you for cutting the corners right here. That makes this map a lot better. It's smaller. It doesn't need to be that big. It could possibly have more, but think about the situation. This guy's just a farmer, and what has he got to worry about is just feeding people or whatever. So he's got food stacked up and a couple pouches. It looks accurate. It doesn't have to have 50 paintings on the wall, because this guy probably wouldn't have 50 paintings, right? So good job. Good job on the mapping so far. Riven must be hiding in the southern ruins. Let's go. Okay, so not that direction yet. So we're being railroaded a little bit, which sometimes you have to do in games, which I completely understand. Auburn Ruins. Probably another battle up here. I'm suspecting. Expecting. I suspect. Turn back now! Wait! We're only here for Riven. I don't want to fight either of you. Victoria, don't. Just hold on, Renault. Why should we even consider trusting an Ilden's word? You bastards really think you can stand a chance? Ugh. I thought as much. Come, comrade, we fight for Brittheim. So, Victoria was trying to take a little more tact and like kind of skip past without having to kill people and possibly die. But Renault's a hothead, and he's like, you know what? Screw you guys. You're the enemy. I'm going to take you down. So we are locked in this conflict. It would be cool if you would have gave the player an option. Like, that was a good moment for you to give the player a show option. What do? Try to reason with them and let, you can say, what's her name? Let Victoria handle it. And then that would, like, try to reason with them and let Victoria handle it as one option. Or, Renault wouldn't stand for it or fight them. However you want to theme it, however you want to name it. You could have given the player an option to kind of get past that fight. If you would have come up with a good way that Victoria could have outwitted them. I would add something like that. That's a cool idea. Albeit most people would just say, let's kill him, right? Alright, so let's try that strategy again. It worked. We're going to guard first round with Renault. But I don't think that actually reduces damage. It only restores 20 FP. So we might as well just, I don't know, if we get hit by both of them, then if I am using Rampage, we'll kill him. So let's stun one of them. Okay, let's stun one of them and inflame Renault. So he doesn't get his turn yet. He gets pushed back. That works. Now we're going to rend that same one that we stunned. And, no, wait. Because Victoria doesn't go. Oh, I know. Renault, you're going to it's going to put you at 2 HP, right? But if we stun the rebel, and it's a 100% chance, it'll push it back, and it'll give Victoria a turn. So then we're going to have Victoria battle heal Renault. Stun him, pushes his turn back, battle heal Renault. Okay. There we go. Now, we take him out. Rampage will take him out, and he will die, so he won't get his turn. Battle heal him. And heal. But now we need Victoria to guard. Okay, so basic attack this turn, and Victoria guard. Get your FP back. And we'll stun him. We'll just stun lock him. Focus. Fire a gun. Attack, attack, battle heal. We don't have enough HP to do it. Or something. Or FP. We need to guard with Renault to stun lock him. Okay. So we'll do that and inflame him again. I like the idea of guarding for your FP back. It sort of like has like a Bravely Default type of thing. I just wish you'd get rid of or slightly cut down the HP cost on the skills. I really do. Let's try to rampage him, and we will... Oh, that's dangerous though. Let's not rampage. Let's attack this turn, and this turn battle heal on Victoria. Okay, that'll let us do it. Now we'll concuss him, and she can guard. He'll get stunned. His turn will get pushed back. Then we can concuss him again, and battle heal on Renault. Alright, so we schooled him. We schooled him. Can we battle heal outside of combat? Piercing Thrust learned, Shivering Gale. Alright, I think I'm learning how your system is built up. Oh, we fully heal outside of combat. HP and FP fully healed. Okay. But if at any time Renault goes to 0 HP, it's game over. At any time. Even if Victoria is still alive. If Renault falls, it's game over. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like you should give the player at least the one round. Like, or maybe... I don't know. If the battle ends with him dead, then it's instant game over. I mean, right now we don't have a way to bring him back, so it would just be he's dead. But like, what if you win the fight with just Victoria alive, and they get fully recovered at the end of combat? So I don't know. It feels like you're being harsh. You're being too hard. I don't even need to say it, do I? Say what? The same bullshit about mercy? It's easy to criticize when you're not the one leading the charge. You aren't even giving them a chance to stand down. Why do you care for the lives of the traitors more than my own? What's gotten into you? We're soldiers of Ilden. Look around you. This is what Ilden does. I don't know what personal war you have against Brithheim, but they're people too. They don't deserve to be punished further. They deserve nothing less than death. You haven't been a victim of their fight for freedom. You don't know how far they've gone to kill Eldenians. But did my sister die for nothing? I didn't know. Let's go. So he is just on vengeance mode. Like, he's Renault, he's not playing nice. He's not showing mercy. He's kind of warped in a way, or changed by the war, right? If Riven isn't here, show yourselves, traitors! The Ildians arrive. As your partner mentioned, General Riven has successfully escaped your attack. He left the trusted Captain Caring to deal with you pair. If Riven has truly evaded us, you'll have to die in his place. You like to talk. Let's chat then. Perhaps we should discuss the city, Auburn, the former capital of Brithheim. I know its history. Do you? This is where I witnessed war for the first time. The desecrated houses, the mutilated corpses. Ilden struck and left their signature imprinted on the city. How is Ilden's rampage across the continent justified in your people's records? Why do you fight for a king who values influence over prosperity? It isn't so simple. Enough talk. Prepare yourself, rebel. Your crusade ends here. Okay. Now we have a boss fight, I guess? Maybe? We got Piercing Thrust. User breaks guarding opponents, dealing normal damage and removing their guard for the rest of the turn. So apparently guard does do something besides heal FP. Let's do that. Let's break his guard if he is going to guard. But we're going to go first, so what's the point of that? We don't need to do that, do we really? No. Let's start with Rampage. No. Let's just attack him, because I need to beef him up first. Let's do, and what is this, though? Shivering Gale. User casts a freezing wind on a single target, lowering their agility dramatically. But this is a CTB. Doesn't cost any resources. Let's lower his agility so he gets less turns. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. Does it stack? I'll do it twice. Boring animation on that. That's very, very default animation. Shivering Gale could get a better animation. Now, I guess we'll just rend and then heal. Battle heal. I guess I should have did the stronger one if I was gonna. Yeah, that was a misplay. Could have got extra damage out of that. Strike. All right, let's do the same thing again. We got 10 FP. We're going to rampage this time and heal. Blah blah blah. Take that, whatever your name is, guy. Okay, now we're gonna stun him because we need to guard with Victoria. Stun him. Got him. That stun combo is pretty good. Let's attack it. Wait, hold up. Yeah, let's attack him. And heal. Let's do, oh man, wait, hold up, focus. We don't have the FP, let's guard and inflame. Because I don't know how many HP he's got. Breaking strike, heavy stun. So is heavy stun, it says 1, so it's probably two turns. So we're not going to be able to heal this turn. Let's stun him. Oh yeah, I can do that too. Bam. Alright. Let's just attack and battle heal. There is a lot of strategy involved with the combat system, so I'm going to give you that. I don't like that your moves take your HP and so much of it, but it does result in you having to think really hard and come up with a strategy behind beating these guys. Unfortunately, there's an overpowered combo. Concuss is just super strong. It's super strong. So we're going to concuss him while we guard to get our FP back. I think that's the better way to go about it. We are going to concuss him again, and we're going to have her healing surge. You know, we just keep him stunned. I mean, is there anything he can even do? Let's stun him again, and let's just guard. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Guard. He's going to get one turn every now and then. Inflame. Alright, but then we just battle heal. Oh, he's stunned. That's why he's not getting his go. Okay. Yeah, we'll just battle heal him again. Breaking strike, heavy stun. It's 2 turns. Lower his agility. It doesn't do much for very long. Could do soul. Then we take damage and we don't have a heal ready. I think we just need to attack and then heal. See, you know what the problem is? The stun being 100% chance. It needs to be less than 100% chance, unfortunately. There needs to be some way to resist stun, like, it needs to be like 75% chance or 60% chance. That way you can't stun lock. This is just a frustrating combo. So we're gonna have stun lock and guard. and we're going to attack, I guess, and battle heal. So you do have to play strategically or you're gonna die. You would just lose. And I like that, but I think it's a little hard. It is. It's a little it's not very friendly. It's not a very friendly game. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. It depends, right? Some people might like it. Some people might love it, actually. Some people might hate it. So I'm in the middle with it. I like the idea of this strategy system. I hate the idea that it takes so much HP to use your moves. Okay, let's do that, and then... Oh, no. We actually have to stun him again because we need a guard. Alright. This guy's got a lot of HP. There he goes. Level 5. Ugh. Where's Ribbon? Answer me and I'll grant you a quick death. This could get very painful for you. You truly thought I might tell you in my last moments? Do your worst, dog. I'm already slipping away. Ah! Renault, stop! There's nothing left here. Let's go. He is a cold person. Renault, are you okay? You seem to take your time on the way out. I can't get the image of what I did to the captain out of my head. Victoria, I let my composure slip. I'm sorry, I couldn't control myself. I feel like shit. It's alright, Renault, I understand. You said your sister was murdered by them. I shouldn't pry, but I don't mind. My sister, she was killed when rebels raided our town. It was a swift attack. They rode in on horses, tossed torches inside some houses, then fled. I ran home. My sister was trapped inside. The blaze had spread, and there was no way to save her. Mary burned. She burned. She burned. Her screams. The ring of fire. Renault! Sorry, we should get moving now, right? Does he have blush on now? It's okay, Renault. Don't apologize. Let's just head north. To Blue Hearth Village. We can rest there, then scout for some information on where Ribbon went. I'll lead the way. This is the end of the first Ilden's Parable demo. Thanks so much for giving the game a play and let me know your feedback on Discord or wherever else you found the game. More will be coming soon. Cool. Alright, not bad, Bloopy. Some things about it. The strategy in the battles was pretty cool. Like, it's definitely a battle mode that you have to think about. And you can't just smash, attack, attack, attack. You will certainly die if you do that. So I have to commend you on putting together a unique kind of combat system. It felt really unique, but I still felt it was too punishing. It was too hard, man. Now, could I figure it out? Yeah, sure, I could figure it out. Could most people figure it out? Probably. But the thing is, some people will get frustrated after a first few tries and probably give up. So I would cut the HP cost on your skills a little bit to soften up how harsh it could seem, especially in a playable demo. I liked it. I did like it. The mapping was pretty good. The dialogue was written alright. It was pretty good. Your title screen needs work. You definitely need to change something about it. I don't know, the font, or maybe it's just because you have it see-through. Make it so that it's a solid font. It's clear and easy to read. You want your name to be clear and easy to read and recognizable. You know, Ilden's Parable is easy to say, but when you look at this, you're like, what? Is it H, L? Is that an I? Is that a T? You know, I don't know. You're using that old English style, so you have to be very clear about it. I would change the font. Do a different title screen. The font in the game, though, the text font is good. I like it. It's clear. It doesn't look default. It looks customized. It still fits the theme of, like, the medieval era type. I don't know. It looks good. Keep that font. Change the title screen font. Sound effects were good. Music selection was good. Overall, a decent demo. Very, very good. But a little harsh. A little hard with the HP costs and requirements for the strategy and everything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Bloopy or Memeism, whoever it is who send me this game. Thank you for making the game. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I've got RPG Maker MV tutorials. I got Game Maker Studio 2 tutorials. I do first impressions videos, QA testing, classic JRPG playthroughs, you name it, whatever I feel like. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll let you guys go now. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.